Hello and welcome to the first episode of The Rumble, new podcast about the Oklahoma City Thunder. Today they played the Toronto Raptors. It was an interesting game. Obviously got the dub, which was pretty good, and they were up all game. Held about a 10-point lead throughout pretty much the whole game. After the first quarter was pretty close, and after that they just pushed away from them. They ended the game 109 to 121 OKC's way. It was Chet's first game back, which was very exciting. You could see the Thunder players getting around him. Everyone was hyped for him, which was it was nice. You know, they've played, nearly 50 games into the season. Chet's obviously been out since early November and has missed 39 games. But yeah, it's good to see him back out there. Obviously, he was moving well for a man that broke his hip. It was nice. It was nice to see him out there working. It was weird at times, in the first quarter. You heard J-Dub saying it to Nick Gallo at the end of the game that it was a bit sloppy in the first quarter, and people didn't know where they were supposed to be. Chet just looked a bit out of place and didn't really fit into that starting lineup type thing, but it comes with time. Obviously he's a great player and he will fit around Hardenstein and that, and obviously it's their first game together all season, so you can't speak too soon. But other than that, once they progress into the game, they'll fit well. Chet had a good game. He only scored 4 points, but he only took, he didn't take many shots. He only took 5. Finished the game 2 from 5, 40%, not bad. Across 22 minutes as well. So you can't say he had a bad game. 22 plus minus, highest of the team. So he definitely had the impact out there. 2 steals, 4 blocks. That's just Chet things, man. he just holds it down on the defensive end. And coming into his return, people would question his fit, like how he would fit among the Thunder defense. Obviously, great defender, but the Thunder, played this fast-paced defense while he was out, and led the league in deflections and obviously steals, and it was interesting to run 2 bigs this game and see how it would play out. But he's clearly knows what he's doing, knows how to fit in. He was great though. Looking at the game as a whole, he really held it down. But yeah, even before he was injured, it was he needed to shoot more. Like, yes, he was shooting a high amount of shots, but especially stretching the floor, we just wanted him to shoot threes, man. Just keep popping them up. Like, he can hit them. Like, he's a good 3-point shooter. Being his size at 7'1", there's not many people that can do it. But yeah, that was good. Obviously, a few injuries this game for both teams, and then obviously we had Lou Dort out. I love Lou, man. He's just a great player, great energy guy, but clearly didn't hurt us, him being out. I'm not exactly sure why he was out, but I haven't had a look. But I'd say they were just resting him for the Grizzlies game tomorrow. Back-to-back games. You don't want to push you guys too hard, and that was clear with Shea tonight that obviously he played a big chunk of the game, 29 minutes, but you could tell he was just hesitant in taking the game on, and he played a sort of a spot up shooter role tonight. He only went 1 from 6 from 3, but I haven't seen him shoot that many catch and shoot shots for a little bit, and I think J-Dub sort of more took on the role of that primary guard and Shea being the secondary this game. But that's not to say Shea had a bad game at all. 25 points, it's low for him, but 25, 4 and 6, you can't complain with that. 14 free throws, we won't talk about that, but people call him a free throw merchant, but he gets the fouls. They're clearly there, there was a weird play in the game where there was a flagrant on one of his 3-point shots. They got a 6-point play off it. That rarely happens with the Thunder. I remember they got a 7-point play once, but 6-point play, that was good. I think Caruso hit the 3 after Shea hit his free throws. But no, great, good game from him. Back to the injured players. Obviously, Topic, he'll be out for the season with his ACL. But it's keep an eye on him. It'll obviously be exciting to see when he's back. He's got a lot of potential. And your boy AJ, unfortunately, he's still out. He's obviously signed his deal the other day. It was a 2-year, $6 million. So he was on a 2-way contract, and now he's part of the team properly, which is great to see because he's so good. He's got such good potential. Young guy. I don't know how so many teams pass up on him in the draft, but look at Wiggs. Aaron Wiggins went number 55 in the draft, in Giddy's draft. So, what year was that? 2021. And he's balling out. He had 41 the other day. That was a bloody good game to watch. Case and Wallace was also out. Another big defensive guy, which the Thunder did pretty damn well on defense today. Obviously only forced 12 turnovers, which it's not bad, but clearly it's a lot lower because Lou and Kaysen were out. Those are two ripping on-ball defenders. They just tear him up. And Ooze. Not much to say about him. But he's getting minutes this year. He can ball out when especially in the G League. He won Finals MVP last year at the G League. He's I don't know much to say about him. And then for Toronto, they had AJ Lawson, Orich Chomchi. I don't know who that is. I can't lie. I have no clue. Obviously PJ Tucker and Brandon Ingram, who they recently just got, which interesting. They obviously Toronto want to tank this year, and getting Brandon Ingram it's an interesting one because they're offering giving him, a decent amount of money. So yeah, but good pickup. I like Brandon. I like him a lot. I got to see him play when he was on the Lakers, and you could see his potential. But no, it'd be an interesting fit for Toronto, and obviously RJ Barrett. Their best scorer was out. Yeah, which it's tough for him. Obviously Scotty Barnes had to take a bit of the load tonight. He played pretty well. Although he had 5 turnovers, which is not great, but he had 21 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals and 4 blocks. So he played well for a losing Raptors. And yeah, even Grady Dick, he played alright, 17 points, 55.6% field goal efficiency. So yeah, those are the 2 players that sort of stand out today. Emmanuel quickly, he could have put some more shots up, but he swung the rock, that's for sure. 10 assists, 5 turnovers. Those Scotty Barnes and Emmanuel quickly having those 5 turnovers each killed him a little bit. Jacoby Walter coming off the bench, played alright, 12 points. He's good. I like him. He'll be up and comer. They had a good game. It was a weird one, but they knew you knew they were going to win the whole game. But damn, Alex Caruso, he went off in that first quarter. Holy moly. He had 10, 12 points or something in the first quarter. It didn't feel like he was going to miss a shot at the start of the game, man. He was just on fire. Coming off the bench, you don't see that much. Especially for him, he's struggled shooting a little bit. New team obviously this year, but yeah, it was good. We definitely blew the game away. Blew the game away after the first quarter. It just this team is just, it's something else, man. It's you can't even put it into words how fun they are to watch. It's just entertaining. People say that the basketball's getting boring, and yeah, they're right. But if you watch the Thunder, man, you never get sick of them. 41-9. Dude, second in the league, first in the West. And yeah, I saw something the other day. It's the difference between first and second. So the difference between the Thunder and the Grizzlies in the West is the same as the difference between the Grizzlies and the Kings. That can't be right. Surely not. Was that it? Or was it? Or was it maybe in the league? was something crazy. Like, they're just miles ahead of everyone in the West. And it's going to be interesting, postseason. It's like teams are completely different from last year now, man. After the bloody Luka Doncic trade, like, the Mavs are a completely different team. The whole dynamic has just changed around them with Anthony Davis going there. And the Timberwolves, their roster didn't change much over the off season, but they just, watching them play, they're just a little bit different. Obviously the Lakers now have Luka. Like, he hasn't played for him yet, but how is that going to go there? Like, they're the 5th seed. Like, they're not just some playing team. I reckon they'll stay in the top 6. And yeah, obviously this year the Grizzlies and Rockets, 2 great teams to watch. Obviously last year I don't think either of them made it. Or did they make the play-ins? I can't remember, but yeah, they're different teams. Obviously Grizzlies have got Jar back and all that. Clippers, they're sitting just outside the 6. With Norman Powell, oh my god, how did he miss the All-Star team? How the hell did he miss the All-Star team? Like, he gave us so much trouble against when we played the Clips. He would just knock down 3 after 3. He had a fading corner 3, and everyone was just like, what the hell is this guy on? Drug testing. And then, yeah, Sacramento, they've made a few changes in this trade deadline. With Zach LaVine going there, giving away De'Aaron Fox, who's gone to the Spurs, which they're only 3 games outside the 10. Like, I can see the San Antonio Spurs playing the Thunder in the first playoff series, and the Spurs can give them trouble. Like, they're a good team. They've got bloody good talent, but they just need to win more. Which, yeah, they're going to be scary in the next couple of years. Like, it's going to be good to watch. Although, you never know if they tank this year and get a good draft pick, and now they got another good pairing for Victor, and it's not good. Back to the game though. The matchups are weird today. They seem to rotate throughout the game. Obviously, you couldn't put Lou on their main scorer tonight, so wasn't playing. So I think J-Dub started on Scotty, and then I reckon Chet had a go at Scotty. And they just moved it all around. Shea played on Grady Dick, then J-Dub played on Grady Dick. And they did well. Like, they did really well what am I saying? For Lewin casing out. Yeah. Sorry. Brain fart. The shooting percentages this game, pretty good. 51.2% field goal percentage. to 42.9% for the Raptors. Clearly outshot them. But we look down to the 3-point percentage and we get scared. No, we don't. 29%. For the Thunder, it's not what you want. You've got some really good shooters on the team. I think Shea going 1 for 6 doesn't help. Shea going 1 for 6, and then Wiggs going 1 for 5. J-Dub 1 from 3. Isaiah Joe 4 from 5. He really saved us tonight. Well, he didn't save us tonight, but he boosted the 3-point shooting up. And Caruso shot 50%. It's always good. But Joe's been through a bit of a slump this season here and there with his shooting, so it's good to see him get that confidence. He hit a deep 3, which just boosted the confidence. Once he gets going, he gets going. Jay Will, sorry, struggled to shoot, which usually can come in and knock 1 or 2 down, but he didn't get there, which is annoying. And then free throw percentage. Raptors shot a dismal 63.2% from free throw. Wow. Yeah, that's not the best. Look, they didn't take many. I will admit the Thunder definitely got the benefit of the free throws. Shea going 14 from 14. He got some nice calls. We'll say that. They shot 83.9%. He's really good. Look, 63 isn't bad, especially Scotty. They didn't take many. Scotty Barnes went 1 from 2, and Emmanuel quickly went 1 for 2. That's 50% there. That brings it down a bit. Sheed went 0 for 2, and Jacoby went 0 for 1. So all around, it wasn't actually bad, but they just had some players bring it down. Now, clearly Thunder's threes weren't falling, and they really dominated the paint. 60 to 34 points in the paint just shows the dominance of those bigs, and not even the bigs, just Shea cutting to the basket, Wiggs hit some nice layups. There could have been some more foul calls there. He was getting smashed at the ring, but even J-Dub driving, you got Hart's nice little floater. He loves that. And fast break points 8 to 15. Just running that. We got the speed, we got the fitness. Just run the game out. That's what we got to do. All right, we're gonna take a break now, but we'll be back in just a sec. Cheers. Alrighty, we are back. I was going to end the podcast there, but I think we'll just quickly do a ranking of the best players from the game. So we'll go through each player. Now, I haven't actually thought about this much, but obviously, clearly, number 1, I'd have to say Dub. 27 points, 4 and 5, or shooting 47%. He held it down all game. Yeah, man, it was good tonight. Second, we'll do top 10. Yeah, second, I'd probably go. I'd go Shea. Yeah, usually Shea's first, but be hard on him today. 25 points, 14 free throws. Yeah, we don't talk about that. But yeah, he just had an all-round good game. Quite on defense, but his presence was there. The stat sheet doesn't necessarily show it with only one steal, but it was great. Then we have Wiggins was good. Or actually, I'd probably put Scotty Barnes next. Yeah, Scotty was great for them. Then I'd go. I feel like Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, maybe Caruso, and Hardenstein were probably all on a similar level. I don't know who I'd probably go. It's tough. Probably Hardenstein, Isaiah Joe, Wiggins. Yeah. Although Wiggins and Isaiah Joe, you could probably put a case for him to switch around, but you could put a case in for anyone there. And then, Caruso probably below that. And then obviously on the other side, you got Grady Dick would be up around there. I don't know about Chris Boucher or Mogbo. Definitely not Agbaji, with a negative 25 plus minus. And 1 from 7 from 3. Like, dude was just throwing up shots, man. I know good looks, but I don't know. Emmanuel quickly, yeah, he played well. Yeah, I don't know. Probably could have done more shooting wise, but yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it. Good game from the boys. Yeah, big game for Dub. Quietish one for Shea. Obviously, they got the Grizzlies tomorrow, which will be interesting. They're a good team. Obviously, in the top 6. Second, 35 and 16. So, yeah. They have won the last 5 games against the Grizzlies, which, there you go. And the last 5, most of them have been nearly blowouts, but it will be interesting. you got? Ja Morant, Zach Edey, pretty damn good. Yuki. But no, it should be a good game. I reckon we'll win. I reckon. But I guess we'll see. My prediction will say Thunder by... I reckon it'll be close all game. But the Thunder will just push away in the last quarter and win by 12. I reckon. Yeah, Thunder by 12. I reckon Shea will have a big one tomorrow. At least 40 points, I reckon. Hopefully Chet can... I just want Chet to just shoot, man. Just throw up shots. I don't care if they go in or not. I just want him to shoot. I love his game. Fortunate enough to watch him play in the Bay where he hit the that turnaround three from the corner to tie the game into going into OT, and they got the win. But he's just a great player, and to be coming back now before the All-Star break, it'll give him heaps of time to adjust to the Thunder's sort of new play style that they've had to use when Chet's been out. It's a lot quicker than last year. Obviously, without Giddy, it speeds up a little bit, which is good. I like it. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for today's pod. It's first episode of the Rumble, I think I'm going to call it. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's just a bit of a fun thing to do. I don't even know if anyone's listening to this. But if you are, welcome. I'm going to try to a pod after every game. It's a big commitment, especially with work and the other things I've got on. But I look forward to it. So I'll probably do one tomorrow night. There's a Sunday tomorrow. It's obviously Australia time, so the game's at midday. And a day ahead. So, yeah, I'll probably get one done tomorrow. I'll try to get this uploaded and out. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.